Hey crafters, it's me, Jen Evers with Quality Crafts, and welcome to Friday. Woo! At the end of winter, and we're like so excited for spring. It is like every Friday's a miracle. So we're super happy to be out of work for the weekend. Love the kids, but love our off time too. Anyways, let me jump back to what we're doing today, because there might be some newbies watching and they're like, is this what her channel's all about? They might be kind of confused. So Free Play Friday is what we're doing today. It's every Friday at 5 p.m. And we do really cool things, like I'll give you a tutorial or a step-by-step or a how-to, that kind of a thing, on techniques and paper crafting and all this sorts of stuff. Right now we're in the middle of a series called Stencils, and this one is going to be about stencils and stamps. I'm going to create some cards using some things from video 1 and video 2. In case you missed those, they're directly below us in the description box, so you can get to those videos. So the first one we did some inking and stuff, and like inks and dabbing and kind of through the stencils. The second one we did like jelly plating and all that kind of stuff. So we had a lot going on in the first 2 videos. And and so now, before I forget, let me just say that there is a patron only pre-sale tonight. We didn't have one the very last week, but it's coming back tonight. So if you're a patron, make sure you join us in the patron group at 6. So I'll probably end this a little bit early so that I can make sure I can get over there for you on time. So what I did was I took a bunch of stuff that we've done previously in videos in 1 and 2. Like I said, they're listed below, so you can find them. We had a bunch of jelly plates. And so all I did was just take my little tape, my empty tape roll here, and draw some circles on some of our jelly plate prints with the acrylic paints, and created a card out of it. And then I added a stamp. And we're going to add more stamps than just that, but I wanted to give a real simple, very clear idea of what I was talking about. So that's one. We're going to create the rest today. Let me just pull out some of the stuff that we've done already. We've done a lot. You're going to be like, whoa. Yes, we have quite a few different ideas here. Hey, guys. Hello, everybody. Joy McCoy, hello. I wondered if we were going to see, hey, Barbara and Debbie and Brenda. I wondered if we were going to see Joe Lucas tonight. Oh, that one's really cool. We'll be sure to make a card out of that. That's neat. There's a lot of different things that we did. So if you are like, whoa, I want to know how you did that, go back to videos 1 and 2. They're linked directly below. I'm just going to throw out some of the designs, because sometimes people hop on here late. I just really like that. It's got black blended in with the gold, so we'll do something with that. Hello. Well, hello, Jamie. So look at all this fun stuff that we did. You're like, wow, I didn't realize we did all that. We did. We did all this. We did all this live over the last couple of weeks. There's my cutout of my little umbrella that we did. And now you can see the rain that we put on there with those. There we go. It looks like real raindrops, doesn't it? Super cute. Little raindrops. Hello, Sandy Swanson, Sherry Covell. And here's some of the jelly prints. They are going to look so cute on cards. Look at this one. Really dark, but majestic looking. I think we'll try to make something out of that today. I mean, we've got about 50 minutes, so I don't know how many we're going to get done, but, you know, we're just going to have fun with it. There was one we tried getting that little mermaid out there. Some of them turned out really cool. Some of them, well, whatever. This one is really neat because you can see her in there. And it's purple and teal. I love that color. And then we've got just some extra sheets that we had ran over on extra junk that came out there. So we've got a lot to work with. A lot of really cool stuff here. So I have some stamps pulled out. A lot are May Made It stamps, because you guys know that I'm addicted to those. Hey, Beth. Marlene. Oh my gosh, you're camping? Sandy says she's looking from her campsite. That is so cool. I'm going to have to make some card bases too here. I thought I had one extra one set to go, but maybe not. Maybe not. Let's just cut a few more. I'll try to push out a bunch of cards today. So here are a couple of the sets that I pulled out that I thought would be fun to work with. We'll try to get a little bit of a mixed media vibe with this one, because I know some of you guys have been really hoping that I would do a mixed media. So we'll go ahead and try to do that. I'm going to make sure I don't bury my scissors. I will be looking for those later. Alright, so you can add anything and everything you want to things that have been stenciled. But today we're going to talk about stencils and stamps. So you can put your stencils down and put your stamps through it. Stuff like that. And we could do that in another time. But today I just thought it would be really fun. People wanted to know how to use the stuff we've been coming up with. That was very highly requested. Where did my bone fuller go hiding to? There it is. So that's why I decided to just jump in with doing this kind of a thing. So let's take one of these. It's pizza night! I had barbecued wings. Boneless barbecue wings from the pizza place. Not a fan. Not really a fan. This one's really cool. Neat. So that's a whole, these are actual A2 size card fronts. So they should fit exactly on there. But I don't want to just do the stencil. I want to do stencil and stamp. So I'm going to add some more kind of texture and stuff to make it look even neater. So let me just pull out one of my scrap ones, and I'm going to take this one. And I'm thinking I like this little mixed media thing here. This thing's cool. And you can use any kind of inks that you want, but I'm going to go black so I get some contrast here. And I don't want all of them to be super dark, so I'm going to do some second and third and fourth generation stamping just to see what I get. That's cool. I like the way that looks. And I'm going to add some more stuff too. You could add different colors too, but we'll see how I get with that. I need a wet wipe. Clean my stamp off. So, like, wouldn't some more dark blue be cool, or purple? Because there's some dark blue and purples in there, but not a lot. Excuse me, I've had this tickle in my throat, like I'm not sick, but I feel sick kind of thing. The dentist yesterday was like, I have it too, and it is going around, and it's just this crud that's not really even a sickness, but it's annoying. Like, that's nice. That's wonderful. Hey, Sharon Schaefer. So let's go ahead and pick another, like, let's go purple, because there's not a lot of purple in there, but there's a little purple right in here. So I'm going to pick this one. This is Distressed Oxide Wilted Violet. And if you guys are just coming in, we are just having fun using stencils and stamps. I'm creating cards tonight using the things that we created with. If you're curious about how we got to these backgrounds that we have, I have linked below in the description box the last 2 videos in this series so that you can find it and watch those as well. So all I'm doing right now is using some stamps to add some complementary color and a little bit of texture. And I really like this stamp set. I'm getting a little black pickup and stuff from going over the top of that wet one, but I don't mind that. That doesn't bother me. because this is kind of like a mixed media look. Let me turn that fan off. It's probably irritating you guys. Oh, it's me, Dee. I'm so sorry to hear that. Absolutely will pray for you. My goodness. That's so sad. Hi, Kathy Webb. And then maybe I'll do a couple of splotches of some dark blue just to add a little bit more to this card. This one has like some paint splotch, kind of a paint splotch. We'll try that one. With a dark blue, let's do like, I know that's a bright blue. Let's do Salty Ocean. Ooh, Mermaid Lagoon. Yeah, I think it's more like a Mermaid Lagoon. Let's do that. There we go. That's adding some. I'm looking for a little bit more of like some white spaces or some spaces that aren't really quite filled in to make sure that some of that color shows through. But yet I'm going to have a different little, this is just so much fun. You can do this. I think there's another video I've done called a one card wonder where you do this with. You guys can look that one up. I didn't link it because I just thought of it now. One card wonders, you stamp all over it like this, all crazy, and then you cut it in all different ways and you make like 10 or 12 cards from one piece of cardstock. It's really cool. One card wonder, I think that's what it's called. There's even a smaller little splotchy doodad on here, but I think that's enough as far as I'm concerned. I really like the way that looks all together. So like I could cut this in half, or I could cut it in threes, or I can do all kinds of different cutting techniques and make different cards. But for this example, I think I'm just going to put the whole darn thing on here. And by the way, since some of this ink is still wet, some of it is, some of it's not, let's just do something fun. Like I wasn't planning on this, but let's just add a little bit of like embossing powder and see what happens with that. And I'm thinking, should we do gold? Since there's some little gold over undertones in there, let's do the gold. I think I have a gold sitting around here. Fine gold. Let's see what's still wet on there and what's not. We might get a lot of gold, or we might just get a little bit. Who knows? Ooh, I think there's going to be a whole bunch. Check that out. That purple stayed wet for a really long time, along with all that other stuff. I think this is going to look really pretty. Let's see how much gold we get on there. Oh, I went a little over the top with my gold. Where's my cleaner upper here? Love it. Love it like crazy. If you guys want one of these miracle rollers, let me know. I still have some for sale. All right, and we need to heat this up. Oh, I totally love this. I totally love it. Check it out. Look at all the gold. That looks so cool. I'm going to use that for a whole card front because I am just in love. That looks so cool. Oh my gosh, okay. Sun and Moon Arts, hello. Is that Rosie? Is that Rosa? Ooh, I'm getting a little bit of junk off the top of my card onto my mat here. Either I missed a little bit or I have some kind of wet ink falling off here. Must have missed a little bit of powder. It's alright. It's okay. Ta-da! We should put something else on there though, right? Yes. Like, oh my gosh, wouldn't that feather look cool? And I think it should be black. I don't know, that's what's calling to me. Put the feather on, make it black. Thanks, Sherry. Yay, Rosa, I'm so glad you're here. I miss you. I miss yakking with you and watching your videos and all that stuff. Are you back to making videos now or no, just kind of hanging out? I wonder if I could just, no, I'm going to put it on a white, I think. Piece of white. I got some strips here that are just scraps, so. I should probably use my Stampin' Up, my Stamp-A-Ma-Jig. Oops, knocked down all the things. Always happening to me. So I'm gonna stomp this down where I want it and then put the thing there. This way. So that if it doesn't come out totally black, I can put it down again. Yeah, see, I want that to be darker. I mean, I like all the stamp tools and stuff that we have, but this is always just so much quicker for me to just grab this cross and just get it done. Oh yeah, look at that. That's way better. That's more better. For sure. Who else is snuck in here? Jelly stamp. I'm guessing you're talking about the jelly plate. Do I have my jelly plate near me? I do. This is what a jelly plate looks like. And if you want to go back to video 2, which is the last video we did together, you'll see us using this. Here is my big jelly plate. It's sandwiched in between 2 pieces of acrylic, and it's just this squishy plate that you smear paint on, and then you put the paper on top. And you end up with prints much like this, depending on what you do to it while it's on the plate. So that's a jelly plate. Definitely would like to get in on that. If you've never tried one, it's addicting. But super fun. That's not exactly what I was hoping for. Not exactly what I was looking for. Oh, hearts for our newbies. Welcome, welcome. So there is anybody can come public sale tomorrow on this channel from 10 a.m. to 2 p.m. New and gently used crafting items. PayPal and US only. And if you are a patron, we have another patron pre-sale tonight where you get to see the things that are coming out, the new stuff that's come in before anyone else. So if you want to join us for that, you want to make sure that you join us on Patreon for that. And what I want to do here is I want to add in some more of that purple or that blue and make the stripe holding up the feather. Yeah, those colors. So maybe, I really like the blue. Let's pull the blue back out. We'll make a stripe here. And we can always cut off the edges. That's not a big deal. Let's do a blue one. Where's my extra paper? There it is. And I'm just going to go ahead and put that right on there. Because I don't have any paper that color, so I'm just making my own paper. That's all I'm doing here. I'm just going to ink this up. I want it to be the Mermaid Lagoon paper, so it matchy-matchies. And that will probably be wet because it's oxide. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to pull out my little sock here. Put a little bit of powder on there just so that I don't drag that blue all around. Hopefully this will be enough to make it work. I love the smell of baby powder. Yeah, see? Oh, that looks cool. I like that. Let's go ahead and put that down. Hopefully ATG will let it stick over the top of all of our gold powder and everything else. I think it will. The box sale worked out on my end in the fact that I believe I got rid of quite a bit of inventory. It was on an average sale, so there wasn't anything wrong with it. But I wasn't too excited about the whole thing. I feel like there could have been a lot better in certain ways. I'm going to add a black edge here. So I don't want to take the time to add black paper, so I'm just going to use a marker. I just feel like there just needs to be a little bit more dark in here. There we go. That makes that stand out, and then we can pop up that feather. Yeah, I'm going to move it over, and then we can stamp something here if we can make it fit. I feel like we need more black in the background now that I kind of hid some of it. So we'll add some after I put this guy on. And before I put that on, I'm going to do that. Let's do some of, we want it kind of subtle. Let's use the smaller one here. I'm just going to throw in a little bit of black here and there. Some first, second, third generation. That looks cool. Kind of balanced there. All right, now we can put that on. Now that makes me a lot happier. Can you see how the black pulled out the black then? Much more balanced card. Happier with that. Want to do something right here, and I'm thinking we could probably get away with embossing it white as long as that powder kept the blue. Let's just make sure we have enough. Okay. And I need a word, but it can't be too huge. What did I do on the last one? Did I do hugs already? Let's pull that one out. Nope, I did happy. So this was the first card we did. Well, I did ahead of time. And I think hugs would totally fit on there. We just wouldn't see. It's hanging off the edge, but I think the word itself would still be intact enough for you to be able to read it. So we'll try that. It does, doesn't it? That blue Blue Lagoon, Mermaid Lagoon. Mermaid Lagoon is the same color as my my mat. That's pretty cool. Thanks, Brenda. And it's me, D. All right. See, I should have stamped this before I did that. Actually, we're going to do this in white. Let's see what happens. This might blow this out of the water and make it not very good, but nothing ventured, nothing gained, right? Let's find white. That's clear. There's white. Evers, are you going to do mixed media tags with pixie powders or with alcohol pearls? Ooh, probably alcohol pearls. Is that what you want to see, mixed media tags? Oh my gosh, that sounds like so much fun. I'll have to look into that. What are pixie powders? Probably asked you guys that last time. I've not worked with pixie powders. Maybe I have and they're known by something else. I don't know. Let me know. Well, it's still... Must have been a little static. I just blew on it and got rid of a whole bunch of white that was in a spot that didn't need to be. So that sometimes works. And if you're using embossing powders, it's important to cover your containers so you don't blow it all over the place. Here we go. Ooh, and that way, all the part of the word that hung off the edge it's still showing because it's not black, it's white. No, I like that. That's cool. Very cool. Thank you, Jamie. Ooh, you guys are all subscribing to Rosa. You won't be disappointed. She does amazing stuff. Amazing. Oh, and then and I stuck my finger in the black, and so I ended up with some black right there. Let's put some on that side to make it even. There we go. Sometimes an eraser will get off some of that, but I don't know if it's too late. Yeah, kind of. I still love it. I still love it. Okay, let's see what else we can do. We need a card base. Let's put some of this stuff away. I think I may just need to wipe off my fingers a little bit. Hugs to you too, girlfriend. I'm really glad you're back. Man. Thank y'all. Thank you, thank y'all. Okay, let's do some of this one because this one's really floating my boat. Like, this is where I, like, rolled off the extra paint, but this was the print that we did. It's got some really fun stuff on here. And I want, like, to get this part of it. I like the way that looks. There's some stars down here. That looks cool. But this, like, incorporates most of the colors. So I'm going to try to get most of that part there. It's just going to be a matter of, I don't know, cutting it down and trying to get 4 1/4 by a 5 1/2. Actually, let's do a 4 by a 5 1/4 because that way 4 by a 5 1/4 we'll have a little bit of a white edge. 5 1/4. Okay, I think that'll work. Yeah. Perfect. That looks cool. Now that, it could be just that, and that's it. It's totally up to you, but I'm going to probably add on to that one. We want to add some stamps at least. So if you are a patron, you will have noticed that this month's free digi went out, and it's a fox. If you're not a patron and you're interested in getting the freebies, you want to join us on patreon.com. I know that just a little while ago, Penny posted that for us. Patreon.com/qualitycrafts. You could join us there, and then I'll put you into that private group. Then you'll get in on the pre-sales, which is totally fun. This is cool. I just like it the way it is, but we got to add something. We could even mix up like other things that we have and do halvesies if we want. Like I could add that in the middle or cut off a slice. Would that be cool? Where's that other one? Like, do we have one that looks, yeah, that kind of matches more of the colors? Yeah, like this one. What if we just added right down the middle, since these are like similar colors, we added just a stripe of that. Well, let's just give it a try. And then we'll also see if we can try to get the whole center in here. We can still use these. Oh, Brenda, you're so sweet. Brenda used the super chat in the group, which does a one-time donation to the community here. Thank you, my friend. I appreciate that. So I could put that in there, and that matches. Or I could put it across here. I don't know, now that I've got it on there, I'm thinking, not my favorite, but I can still put it with this one. So we've got nothing to lose because that could go on another page. What else do I want to try? We already did this one. Let's try not to do all the same ones. Where did I put that feather? I didn't put the feather back. Anyone see where I tossed that feather at? That's Bizarro World. I thought I put it back on that thing. Well, anyway, I'm going to put this little painty one back. I just want to clear some space here. We got this one. Try not to stick with the same stamps on every single one either. That'd be boring. Oh, Rosa, you like the strip down? All right. Well, then maybe I'll do that. Should we take a vote? Does anyone else think that looked really cool? While I search for my feather, because I've somehow misplaced the feather stamp. Oh, there it is. I set it on the side. I tend to do that sometimes. So this one, you like it across this way or up and down? Across, like that. We could raise it up too. I think that might add a little bit of creative dimension. Should we try that? Let's try that. It kind of looks like a watch. Left and right. Left and right, diagonal? What do you think? I think across too. This way? Yeah, like a sunset. That's a cool idea. I like the way you said that. All right, let's do it. We're going to put it right here. Oops, I missed the corner. That looks good. All right, let's go ahead and chop off these sides. And this is what we have. Yeah, I think you're right. I think that looks really cool. We should bring in some, oh, and maybe, you know what, we could probably do some of this coming up. But what I'm thinking is, wouldn't it be cool to do like these pieces? Like, we don't want to cover up all that good stuff, but what if we did a punch on here? Let's try a punch. What kind of punch would look good with that? I'm thinking possibly like the bubble edge or this one. I think they both look cool. Maybe a little of both. I kind of really like this one. This one's calling to me. Let's try this one. Yeah, that's not exactly the way I wanted it to go. I should have cut a little strip off. So I was thinking that that would come out this way. So I might have to go that way. Okay, let me cut it off and show you what I'm talking about. We could still save some of that. Like that. And we still have a little thing. Hey, Chrissa! So something like this. Yay or nay? And if we wanted that to look like it was coming down from this way. Either or. I know there's a little bit of a lag, so I'm going to give you a minute to chit-chat about that. Get back to me on it. Ooh, get this all over the floor. I need someone to just come in here and vacuum up after me. Alright, just need like a little broom for just right in this area. So I could just a little hoover it when I'm done. You could do this one too. Ah! Should have done that over the garbage can. Oops. No, Rita says no. We need waves. Waves? We could do that. We got some waves. Waves at the bottom. With maybe a deeper blue. What do you think? We could put some right there. Somebody said waves. Let's stick with that. Let's try it out. We'll do some blue down here. And I'll do Faded Jeans because that's a darker one. And this is going to go off the edge, even onto the white part, but that's okay. I'm thinking that'll look even cooler. It'll be coming in from the edges. So in case anybody is still confused about the pre-sale, the pre-order, not the pre-sale, the pre-order. The pre-order Tim Holtz only came in. I only have the Tim Holtz sprays, pearl, alcohol inks, liquid pearls, and some stamps that somebody else decided that they wanted and I special ordered for them. Which you guys can do at any point in time if you just say what you want from them. Ooh, that looks cool. That looks really cool. What a great idea, you guys. Oh my gosh, that's so neat. Should I add some white to that so they pop out a little bit more? Let me get out a pen and do that. So the next one that's coming is the Wendy Vecchi station. And that'll come sometime in March, and I don't know exactly when. So I can't tell you. Hopefully by the end of the month, and then when I know that's coming for sure, then I will. I have an extra alcohol ink set. Yeah, I have one extra. So if anybody wants to buy extras, they can. I'll have to buy some more because I was going to keep a set too. But yeah, you're right. Some people did want just a couple, and so I'll sell that one till it's gone. And then we'll reorder more. So I'm sure there's going to be some people that are like, oh, I didn't know about that. Maybe I can order some, and then we'll place a second order. All right, I need the white. My white gel pen. Thank you for reminding me about that. I totally forgot. I don't think this one is dead, but it's not rolling, so let's try another one. I got more. Here we go. So I'll try to just like do the insides or so of the waves so that you can see where they are. You can do this with like a white paint pen. That will work out well too. Sometimes these rollers don't always want to roll, especially if they get just a tad bit wet or they hit a media they don't like and they don't want to roll then. But this is turning out pretty cool. And like I said, don't smash it down on the paper. I always say that when I use these. Let that roller have a little space to roll, because otherwise if you smash it down really hard, then all you're getting sometimes is just a little dent line. So if you're not getting what you want, then lift it up a little bit and give it a little room to breathe. I think we need to do the tops too. I was hoping to not have to, but... I want those to pop. See, I accidentally touched it on the wet ink and now it's going... I'm not working for you! You're not the boss of me. You are not the boss of me. Oh, look at that. That's really sticking out now. What a cool idea. I don't believe they're glass, Robin, but I just went through that. Let me know if you didn't catch what I said about that, and I'll repeat it. I believe they're magnetic, but I don't think they're made out of glass. Maybe Penny can back me up on that or tell me I'm wrong. I'm okay being wrong, just so I give you guys the right information. Come on, gel pen. I think my gel pens feel rejected. I don't think I use them enough. No problem, Robin. I'll say it again. So, the Wendy Vecchi Art Make Art Station, S-T-A-Y, station, has always been, they've said that it will ship sometime in March. So, I haven't gotten them, and I haven't gotten any inkling on as to exactly what date they'll send them. But as soon as I know that they're coming, or as soon as they're, you know, they're on their way and I have a shipping promise, then I'll announce it and I'll let you know what sale those will go out in. There's a lot of them. Lots. I like this card. I think we should leave this card the way it is, even though I didn't stamp it. That is just stinking cool. And you guys helped me with that. That's amazing. Love it. We're running out of time. We've only got like 5 minutes left. That's okay. You guys can either go back and watch it again, or I just said it again. I hope you guys just heard it now. They are not glass. Thanks, Penny, for looking that up. I was pretty sure they were not, but I just wanted to be sure. Just so I'm not telling people wrong. I can't wait to get mine. Oh my gosh, I can't wait. I want one. Want it. Well, we have plenty of stuff here to make more cards. So I think what I'm going to do, like plethora. I'm going to put this away because I really, really want to make a card out of this. I'm going to save that. This and this. Because, oh my gosh, those are going to make awesome cards. And of course that one, you know, for a rainy day card because that's adorable. But I'm going to hold on to this, and I think either we'll move on and I'll use this for just another fun extra video for patrons, or we'll just have another run-on session of the stencil series so that we can make more cards. Because that would be fun too. Let me go ahead and we're going to save the other piece of this one. Some of the pieces, you know, you're not going to use again. Just toss them. You don't have to save every scrap, or you'll never use it in your lifetime. So I will save all this stuff, but let me clean up this mess a little bit. Thanks, Kathy. Try not to knock down my roller again. Sheesh. Making myself a mess here. Alrighty. Before we go, let's do a quick review of what we have here. So, Stencil Revolution is where I got a bunch of these stencils. So if you're looking for this mermaid and these little like scaly doodads, which they call scale cookie, the mermaid herself, so there's a positive and a negative of the mermaid, or these waves, that's where I got it from. I think it's linked below in this one. If it's not, check out videos 1 and 2, because I know it's in the description box of those two and they're linked below. So if you want to get to their stuff, I love their stencils. I absolutely have had no problem with them whatsoever, and I highly recommend them. I do affiliate with them because I like their products, so I would get a little bit of a kickback if you buy from them, if there's ones that you really, really like from them. Just do it. All right. So fun. All my extra goodies. All right, so we didn't get a lot made today, but oh my gosh, we had so much fun. I love this mixed media card. We have jelly printing on there. We have stamping on there. We have embossing on there. We've got some pop dot, foam tape. And yeah, and then that marker. That's really cool. I dig that card. And this one too. So this was the one that I made for the thumbnail because I wanted it to be clear that we were using stencils and stamps. And then this last one that we made together with the waves. You guys are amazing because this one turned out fantabulous. Check it out. So we are going to be leaving the video today, right now. But if you're a patron, you're going to join me in the patron private group. If you're not a patron, you're going to want to join sometime this week so you can see us next week. Get your free digis and hang out in the private group. And tomorrow on Saturday is going to be the big public sale from 10 a.m. to 2 p.m. right here on this channel. So if you're a patron, we're going back to the patron private group for our sale tonight. It's 1 hour from 6 to 7. If you're not, we will be selling to the public tomorrow from 10 a.m. to 2 p.m. It'll be Penny and I hanging out with y'all. Anybody who pre-ordered the Tim Holtz only, not the Wendy Vecchi station, all of your stuff is in the rolly cart behind me. It's all, you're all named out there. So your stuff will go into some kind of a shipping container. So if you buy tonight or you buy anything tomorrow, then we'll combine shipping. So you don't have to pay extra shipping for that stuff, right? So it's a win-win. Then next week, I believe I have to recheck my schedule, but I'm pretty sure that next Friday I'll have to take off. I have a mandatory meeting for this, like, what's it called? NVCI or NCVI. I don't even remember what it's all about, like doing certain holds or certain stands when kids are getting rowdy and disrespectful. Non-violent crisis intervention. There you go. NCVI. Anyway, you would think that we wouldn't need that in a grade school, but times are a-changing. Oh, it can be scary. I had so much fun tonight. I can't wait to make more with you guys. So check us out every Wednesday and Friday at 5 p.m. Central Standard Time, just like tonight. If you're a patron, I'll see you this evening yet for an hour. And if you're not, come back tomorrow, because every other Saturday we go 10 to 2 and we have a public live sale of used and new or gently used crafting items for making cards, which is what I'm addicted to, or all the other stuff. Marlene Flint. Okay. And Penny is always there to help, and anybody in the patron group can help you. Anybody who's in the community group can help you. And again, if you can't find us, go to qualitycrafts.com. That will have a tab or a link that you can click so that you can find us really easily. It's all on qualitycrafts.com. All right, and there's also, Marlene, if you're under a different name there, possibly, sometimes that happens. We all have aliases that are different sometimes, so don't be offended if we don't recognize you in one or the other. Because there's an email, and there's a different an email for PayPal, and then there's a different name for Facebook, and then there's a different alias for YouTube. So you guys could have up to 4 different aliases, and we have to remember everybody, so don't take it to heart. All right, guys, I will see you in either next week, tonight, or tomorrow, and I can't wait to see you guys next video.